Hi, I'm Johnny Draws, and I've been drawing Pokemon for half a year now, and I've made over 100 Pokemon designs. So I'm gonna start a counter, and let's count to 100. The first variant I made was Torterra, making it a ghost type. It uses incense, and the smoke makes the shape of a tree bush. Let's show off some more starter Pokemon. This is the Paradox future form of Inteleon, which I made part bug type by giving it multiple eyes and arms to be effective in combat. Here is a fairy type Decidueye that can shoot arrows that make you fall in love. And this bug Pokemon pretends to be a Pikachu. Its real eyes are the red compound eyes that increase its accuracy. I also made 3 new forms of Delphox, which were inspired by 3 different fictional witches: the old hag from Snow White, Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty, and Bellatrix from Harry Potter. I also made these medieval variants: a poor peasant Piplup, a Popely Cinderace, a headless King Superior, and a mythical dragon Blaziken. Okay, time for some Paradox Pokemon. This was before Gouging Fire came out, so I thought Paradox Entei would look more like these, based on an Ankylosaur, a T-Rex, and a Pterosaur. But the Paradox designs don't stop there. We have Paradox Past Dugtrio in Mighty Roots, and Paradox Future Diglett in Iron Vessel, which gives Diglett the body it always wanted. And finally, we have Paradox Eeveelutions with the ancient Hidden Sun, which is a common ancestor for Umbreon and Espeon, and the feature form Iron Palette, which uses its color wheel to transform its typing between water, electric, and fire. Speaking of Eeveelutions, I made a few more. First is Larvion, the bug type evolution. I love its furry coat, and I tried making another bug type Eevee loosely based on a piñata that can change into its costume. But I guess bug type doesn't really work here. What type do you think this should be? Anyways, we have a fortune-telling ghost type Eevee, a snake-producing poison type Eevee, a fighting type strongman Eevee, and a steel type superhero Eevee. Next, I have some new evolutions. This is an evolution of Lapras, Valapress, based on a Viking speedboat, and we have a little Grookey here keeping up the pace. This is an evolution of Swanna, which is based on the Swan Lake Ballerinas. And we also have a conversion evolution for Magikarp. This is Magikoi, the Karma Pokemon. This water fairy type is based off the yin yang symbol and can cause bad luck to those that attack it and good luck to those that protect it. Speaking of new evolutions, Munchlax becomes Snoruize. Snoruize uses its giant snore bubble to rise to the skies. Also, Slackoff evolves into Sir Slackif. This one I really wanted to make a giant sloth design, and I thought this was funny. And finally, Loudred becomes Expanhale. Instead of projecting loudly, it uses its tremendous lung power to vacuum in its surroundings. Okay, we have a lot to go through, so let's do a lightning round. This is a poison type Spoink that loves research, and a food-based Beedrill and a cop-based Guzzlord. How about a buff Geodude and a mummy Pinsir? And you also can't go wrong with a trash can Rotom, a dragon type Golisopod, and a snowy Lynx Luxray. Now let's show off Pokemon that are parents. We have a Dragapult variant who uses its poor Dreepy as a slingshot ammo, and a father Kangaskhan that carries its kid on his shoulders. And finally, we have a Toxicroak evolution that takes up a lot of space around the house but doesn't really like to help out with the kids. And now that we've shown off some parent Pokemons, how about some grandparents? This is Aged Pikachu. It has a bad hip and uses its tail as a cane. Likewise, this is Aged Charizard, an old smoky sage. Aged Froakie is a stone statue, and Aged Torterra gave up its tree to be made to be a swing set for the grandkids. Around this time, I knew that the Pokemon DLC Teal Mask was coming out, and it was going to be based on a Japanese festival. So here are some of the festival designs that I made. This is a streetlight lantern form for Chandelier, a fireworks form for Blastoise, and a portable shrine version for Magnezone. Here's a little Mousehole family carrying the shrine together. Let's also include our Japanese castle fortress, our Cherry Blossom Meganium, a mountain demon inspired Feraligatr, and a Japanese witch Jinx. And since Ogerpon had 3 different mask forms, I also made mask forms for Meowscarada. These are 3 different mask forms that also change its design and typing based on the mask. The Teal Mask DLC also included Blood Moon Ursaluna, so I thought I should make Blood Moon Beartic. Blood Moon Beartic carries a mystical totem that can create snowstorms. Okay, time for another lightning round. This is a fire-type glass-blowing Hatterene, a shy cactus Roserade, a mothership Xurkitree, a little cave rat Noivern, a water-type Mimikyu, a Bruce Lee-inspired Scyther, and a hot chili pepper Credilli. Okay, now it's time to show off some Pokemon fusions. And for some reason, my ADHD mind got hyperfixated on Onix. This is an Onix and Colossal fusion, a Spiritomb fusion, an Abra fusion, and a Dodrio fusion. Then my ADHD mind got hooked on Dodrio fusions. So this is a Dodrio and Scizor fusion, a Wobbuffet fusion with 3 punching bags, and finally to bring it all together, another Dodrio and Onix fusion with way too many heads. Okay, no more Onix or Dodrio fusions for the rest of my life. Let's cleanse our palettes and show some legendary Pokemon designs. This is an alien psychic version of Kyogre, a flying sky island form of Groudon, and an evil villain version of Rayquaza. Speaking of evil villains, we have cryogenic cyborg Mewtwo, a universe-destroying Mega Deoxys, and a dark-type world-ending Regigigas. That sounds a little dramatic, and you know what else is a little dramatic? Anime. So here's a Gojo Satoru Mewtwo, a Madara Rillaboom, and a Saitama Lucario and a JoJo-inspired Lucario. And how about a Salamence that's a Digimon with abs and guns, and Salazzle if it evolved like Angie-Woman. And those two can digivolve and fuse into something that's inspired by Omnimon. Okay, no more anime, let's go back to Pokemon variants. We're so close to 100. This is a Rock-type Samoan Machamp, a Fire-type Elvis Pangoro, a Steel-type Golden Heracross, a Spilled Chili Gumi, a shield-bearing Pachirisu, and a Kelp Forest Water-type Celebi. We're so close, let's keep going. We have some alternative evolutions. Chinchou can evolve into Langler, a scarier-looking anglerfish Pokemon. Charcadet evolves into Ballasteel, an arrow-slinging warrior. And Bonsly can evolve into Sham Shaman, a Sudowoodo that wears a fake monster costume while pulling all the strings underneath. Okay, let's finish off the countdown. This is a turkey-based Reshiram, a hammerhead shark Garchomp, a Biodome grass-type Reggie, a nuclear reactive Muck, a robotic referee Crocodile, a thundercloud Gyarados, a charging ram Whimsicott, and finally, a grass-type forest-loving Dragonite. We did it! 100 Pokemon designs from 2023 until now. Thank you guys so much for giving love to the channel, and I can't believe how far it's come. I think sometime next year we'll do another one of these videos, hopefully showcasing another 100 new Pokemon designs. But one last thing I want to do is show love to my subscribers by showcasing their art. This is Misp, the Ghost Grass evolution for Mimikyu, and this was done by the artist Vox Backup Account. Upon giving Mimikyu a mysterious mask, Mimikyu will evolve. That being said, if you give Misp an old rag, it will reverse the evolution back to Mimikyu. Next, we have Aquaflare, a fire and water type mythical Pokemon by the artist Said. Aquaflare resides in the deep sea, and not much is known about this Pokemon. It is very passive and will often help people who come across it. If you want to submit your own art, follow my Discord server in the link below. That being said, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.